Hi, good evening from the UK. How is everybody? Well, in the UK it's rainy and windy. I have to love it. You sort of go out and you get this breeze and you get all wet and your hair becomes sort of messy and you look great. The UK. Somebody's thinking about coming. Don't bother. Go to Spain. Go to Spain or a hot country. Anything. I was telling somebody I'd rather live in an igloo than in England. But anyway, I thought that we are at the Wizard's Gate, isn't it? So obviously there was only a matter of time till the source put me into Amazon Prime, and you like it. I think it's I mean, I couldn't believe what I outstanding. We got everything. Look, the flowers, the chains, and then I thought, well, let me put the glasses like Harry Potter. You know what I mean? But I look actually better without them. I look prettier. So I thought, aesthetics. Let's take the glasses off, shall we? And just look better. But let's not get distracted. I know my beauty and my presence is incredible, but there's information here that is important. I had a very good 2 days. I got a text recently saying it was a privilege to be in my presence. I thought somebody gets it. And I tell you about this amazing friend of mine. His name is Manuel, and Manuel has been dealing with what everybody who's a foreign has been dealing in Britain: Brexit. Doesn't matter how long you've been here, how many properties or what you've got, you have to apply to work here till they sort it out. And I've been waiting for a year. I've got very good solicitors on top, but I'm still just waiting to have the right to be in this country. Obviously, I've got the right to work. Possibly when I get that, it will be a time when I just go somewhere else. I leave this country. But I do love England. It's got the rain is amazing. If the shower is not working, you just go there and refreshing, and the breeze and the trees and the greenery is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I thought today I tell you a little bit about Manuel. Manuel is a Spanish, and he lives. We are neighbors, so he lives nearby, and it's synchronicity. We just kept meeting, and eventually we got talking. We went for a coffee, and I realized how spiritual he was. He was looking for answers, but he was rather lost and dealing with different problems and issues. So he obviously noticed that. I was also quite spiritual, and today I brought him in. We went for a coffee, but he was delayed, so I went back home. He came in, and I was showing him the Wizard's Gate and the videos. And I said, look, Mara, why don't we do an interview here? And we show the people at the gate who you are and what's happening. And we do a little song. And the funny thing is that the resistance was unbelievable. And we were talking about it. I said, Manuel, what's happening here? I said, Amor, all I want is to have fun. I can see the videos and I just want to jump and dance and sing with you. But I've been in misery and fear for so long and been thinking that I'm shy that this is really hard for me to do. So I said to him, well, we don't need to put the video on the gate. Let's just do it for the fun of it. And even like that, he just couldn't. And I just went on and on, you know how I'm like. And eventually we did There Were Necessities, na 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 na, obviously from the Jungle Book. And he did have a little sing. And I could see when he was smiling that his eyes were sparkling, that he was connecting to that joy, and he was so grateful. But then he would think the ego would come and then he would get serious and I would have to encourage him. And the amount of energy I had to use, which gracefully and I did it, to go through that self-ego barrier who was resistance to have fun. It was incredible. And I go through that with many people. Isn't it that we don't see our true essence of having fun as a priority? And my goodness, is what drives us, is what gives us the energy, is our true unconditional essence of love. It's fun and joy and happiness. So let's not forget that, and this is what the gate is for. I wanted to thank you as well. I did put a little post about Q&A, and some of the questions you guys have emailed me are absolutely unbelievable. Obviously, I've got the answers for all of them. But they're deep, and this is what you're looking for, that people are actually asking the questions. People ask the questions, that means that they're ready to awaken, isn't it? They're really focusing into working out the life's puzzle, which is not as difficult as we think. I know it took me a long time and I was completely clueless, but there was a reason and preparation for what was coming after, isn't it? Something that Manuel pointed out beautifully, said, I do miss, being around somebody who's got that bravery and courage. I said, how do you get that? I said, well, it comes from the source. You're completely shameless. The main thing is that for you is you state the truth, stand by what's right, and wake people up. I know I've been causing a little bit of havoc in Magnetic Mind and with some magnetic coaches and people from the gate, and apologies for that. It's far from my intention. But I do understand the reason why. Sometimes when I'm about to put a post, I'm connecting to the source, and I'm saying, really honestly, I don't think this is quite what we should be doing right now, or I know what that person is doing, but should I really be so harsh and block, that person? And one day I was just saying, I seem to be nicer than you, and the source said to me, no, Amor, you're just more naive. This is very important times, and we do things the way we do things. This is no offense to anybody. Everybody's gonna come home with just different frequencies, and at the gate, we are reaching for the ultimate frequency of awakening. And if somebody is not happy with the post that you are putting, and to bring that frequency of happiness high and uplift, then it's not suitable for this. For the gate, so they get blocked. This is how it is, and I really couldn't care less, because it's at the source command, and this is what all the lighted beings are here to do. Some of you have also asked me, rightfully, of course, I understand, for the progress about the shadows. And well, I spent the weekend with the Matrix God, and he was really good and really lovely. He bought me a beautiful Valentine's card, and I thought, for the old times, says we should go to Paris and have dinner and, remember the old times. And it's kind of like that we know, but sometimes, he begins to play the game, and I continue till obviously, eventually, we're on the same level of truthfulness. But I understand, this also understand that it's going to take time. He has a lot to deal with. Remember that we are both the created and the creator. So if the Matrix wants to right now bring a dinosaur in the middle of London, you can't. Yeah, it cannot be done. The source can do that. Control the optical illusion, but the Matrix, in order to change and execute an action in the Matrix, they need to put the seed on us. We need to believe that possibility. So we need to believe that there is a dinosaur coming out of the museum, has come to life. If we all believe it and focus on that, the dinosaur will actually appear. So they instigate the seed, they will manipulate the media for us to believe something, and then that will be created. So we have been subliminally conditioned to actually create the reality that suits the Matrix. So at the moment, obviously, the changes are going to be slow but fast. They will be implemented as fast as they possibly can, and things are going to be exposed quite a lot. One part of the police department, which I'm really pleased is beginning to be exposed, and by all means, watch the news and research this on Google. It's the Metropolitan Police, because I had it through the abyss. They were after me, touching me. The complete perverse, that they've used children, abused them, they've covered all the sexual abuse, and this is coming out to the light. And then they were saying, "Oh, we are sorry." I don't think an apology is good enough, is it? So there is lots of things that's happening with the government, how you know, for COVID, don't go here, don't go there, celebrities, and then they were having a party, you know, sex orgies when it was COVID and telling everybody not to go. Remember when COVID was at its highest peak and people apparently were dying of COVID, um, the celebrities were not having the focus that they were expecting to have. And without focus, they cease to exist. Yeah. They deteriorate very, very quickly. So what they did very, you know, very ingeniously to the radio and the media is like the celebrity is going to do some sport for you. She's going to help you to cook. It's going to do some art things to keep the human race entertained, kind of things. You know, children, we were had other priorities, and people was going within. That's what the source allowed COVID to take kind of over the planet temporarily. So this is pretty much all I wanted to say, apart from uh, the fact that I like calling the Wizard's Gate the gate, because for me, I mean, who is the wizard, isn't it? The wizard is a little bit like an egotistical term. If we look, this is coming on, you know, on the Matrix Code. If we look at the tarot cards, apart from divination, they were mainly designed to explain the journey, the 12 major arcana of disconnection and captivity of the soul for eternity, and the crowning of the Matrix codes and the reversal of the Tree of Light, the world upside down with the wrong instructions. I forgot what I was saying now, but anyway, this is going to be revealed. Oh, yeah, the Wizard's Gate, and the card, the magician indicates the matrix god doing the magic on the soul to put the soul into captivity. So when we say the Wizard's Gate, I believe, you know, in my eyes, it's a connotation to, I don't know, it's a reminder of the Wizard's Gate, the one who kind of like tricked the soul into eternal exile, as they call it, the exile of the soul. So that's why I prefer the gate, but either is fine, you know. Anyway, guys, I hope you are having an amazing day. Yesterday, if you wondered what the co-founders of the Wizard's Gate or the Gate are doing, well, at 11:30 a.m. in the nighttime, Adam and I were singing a duet. I was in the stitches laughing. He's got an amazing voice, and he kind of like was singing after the lyrics started, you know, so that the man is singing the song and he comes after, so it wasn't like a duet, it was a triad, you know, but it was brilliant, and he's editing the video and putting some images, so I can't wait to see what he's come up with. And watch it. So I believe if today you want to watch something for information, educational, and something to really have fun and laugh, those are the two videos, guys, to watch. So anyway, I love you unconditionally. Until next time, goodbye.